Lanabanana.
How are we?
We're here today. I've sent a list of Mania questions that you yourself are going to Philly.
I'm literally like counting down the hours. Like, I'm so excited.
Is that a king figure? Where the hell did you get that?
I'm just that good. I don't really care for Dom. I know.
Thank you all for listening to this episode.
Here's that. See you next week. Yeah.
Where's the UK gals? Lana, Austin, Lizzie, Evo? Like, come on.
You're gonna hate me now. I cannot watch old stuff. I can't. I cannot sit through them. I think.
Okay, I'll talk to you later, lads. Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the FiveMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast. I am your host, as always, Mr. Martin115, joined by my lovely dance partner in crime, Mr. Carmo.
Hello, everybody. I am Carmo. Welcome back for another week.
And this week, we are joined by, you can say TikTok sensation or whatever, you know. I know not many people say it, but she's on TikTok. She covers a load of wrestling and people absolutely love her. We are joined by Miss Lanabanana.
Hey guys, how are we?
Doing good. I've got to ask you as well, where did you get, where does Lanabanana? Where does that come from?
Ask that. It's so funny. And it's really funny as well because Americans, a lot of people that follow me on TikTok are American and they don't get it. Like Irish people get Lanabanana, it just rhymes.
Yeah.
It was a nickname from when I was a kid. Everyone calls me Lanabanana, and it just kind of it just stuck. But like when Americans say it, it's like they say Lana really strangely, and it just doesn't sound the same. So I've been meaning to like change my name for a long time now, but I've just not gotten around to it. But yeah, no, there's no like funny backstory or anything to it. It's just like a little nickname.
I think it's one of those situations when you have a name for so long, though, it just kind of sticks. You can't change it, no matter what you do. Like
exactly.
We were going to change the FiveMarks to the Marks before, which, like, do you know what? Everyone knows it's the FiveMarks. Who cares that the other lads are gone?
Yeah.
We can't change it.
I've been getting so confused for ages. Because, like, I've been watching you, but I'm like, there's never 5 of them. Why is there not 5? Am I, like, missing something?
It's a long story.
There was 5, 2 dropped out, and now there's, like, 8 of us. And we're just like, you know what? 5 will do. There's never more than 2 or 3 on a camera. It's fine. Nobody can kill us, but they do. The amount of times people are like, so why is it the FiveMarks when there's...
I thought I was just being silly.
No,
okay.
Literally, there was 5, then 2 dropped, then we got more, and we're like the NWO now, when they were good. So
in fairness, we were down to 2 at one stage, and then we kind of built our way back up. So
we were down to just the 2 of us for a long time, but look, we built ourselves back up. We're here today. I've sent the pair of you a list of Mania questions. We are, what is it, a week away from Mania this weekend?
Just over a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, you yourself are going to Philly.
Yes, I am.
Looking forward to it?
I cannot wait. I'm literally like counting down the hours. Like, I'm so excited, honestly. And like, it's not even just WrestleMania night 1 and night 2. Like, the entire week of WrestleMania, I'm so excited for. There's so much happening. Like, I cannot wait.
What shows are you going to?
Everything and anything. We arrive in Philly on Wednesday. We're doing the Dolph Ziggler comedy show. There's the GCW show. There's Joey Janela's shows. There's Progress shows. Like, there's so many. Like, everything and anything. WrestleCon, the WrestleCon Super Show. Like, yeah, no, I like so much. So much.
Are you going to the Bloodsport one?
No, that's actually one I'm not going to, and I'm kind of raging. Like,
Everyone is.
Yeah.
Like, we have a couple of lads going as well, and as soon as Dom got announced, like, why did we get fucking tickets?
I know. Even though I don't really care for Dom. I know.
Thank you all for listening to this episode of
Here's that. See you next week.
I'm sorry.
But what about Shayna?
Oh, love her. Like, could you imagine her? But like, that would be so good.
That's literally her wheelhouse. That is her wheelhouse. And the fact, I am gutted because apparently she really, really, really wanted a match with Minoru Suzuki. She's not getting it, but she really, really wanted it.
It would be so good.
Oh, they kill each other. Like, it wouldn't be Minoru would kill her. They would kill each other,
Yeah, they
literally.
would for sure.
It'd be
What's
good though.
outside of Mania, because obviously that's the big thing, what's the one thing you're looking forward to the most?
Um, Probably all like the GCW stuff. Like the GCW stuff is just some of the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. It is just so much fun. And like just get like I know a lot of people that I've met online through TikTok and the like. So even just getting to meet up with them. Like I don't know if you guys know Johnny, Marissa, and Erica. I'll be meeting up with them. So I literally cannot wait to see them, talk to them, chat to them, like all that kind of stuff. Just meeting people as well. Like it's just wild. It's just such a fun week.
Yeah, especially like around like Philly time, because as well, there's be so many Irish wrestling fans as well in Philly, which is crazy. It's like
Yeah.
every second person, I'm like, "You going to Mania?" Yeah, lucky
Yeah, it
bastard.
seems like there's so many more like in recent years just going to Mania. Like even last year, the amount of Irish people that I met was insane. It was crazy. Like I've never seen the likes of it. Or just, like even just knowing people going, it's crazy. It's wild.
How many have you done now?
This will be my third Mania.
Not too bad. So
Yeah.
34.
Last year and this year. I wasn't going
Ooh.
this year. I was not going. And then pesky Mr. CM Punk decided to pop his head back up.
And
It's actually
changed
quite rude.
everything.
I find him rude that he got injured. Like, could he not have waited? Like,
He'll be
seriously.
he'll be special guest referee. Guarantee it.
Yeah, he
I
will.
don't think he
Guaranteed.
will. I
I
don't
think
think he will.
He needs to come out in some shape or form. Okay. I need to see him. I need to hear his theme song at WrestleMania. Okay. I need it. I need that in my life.
see Carmo is he does not like Punk. He does
Not at all.
not like Punk.
Not at all.
Okay. I'll talk to you later, lads.
See
Bye.
ya. Thanks for coming on. Hey, you said about Dom. It's
That's fair.
50-50 now.
That's fair. Okay. Okay. We're even.
Yeah, we're fairly square now. Speaking of Irish fans as well, but like even that GCW show, like I think LJ Cleary's on a
Yeah.
session with Martina. You have men like Doris, Leon Slater, a couple of
Yeah.
those people. Like, so it must be, I suppose, surreal in a way to be traveling all this way for WrestleMania and get to see those kind of
Yeah.
people that really
It's
want to
so
go.
cool. It's so like, I'm so happy for them. It's such a nice thing to be able to see them like do all that in that kind of setting. Like it's unreal. It's so so good.
Now, we will be killed if we don't ask the same question we ask every single person when they first come on
Yes.
here.
Yeah.
What is your first wrestling mania moment that hooked you?
Oh, WrestleMania 17, the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys. I remember watching it with my cousins and literally like that was it. That was the moment. Like hooked, fell in love forever.
Oh, we've never had a mania set.
Yeah, it was definitely WrestleMania. First that like but that match in particular. Like I had always watched it like I always watched it as a kid. And then it was just whatever. I think I was at like the ripe age. I was at a good old age. And whatever that match did to me just altered the brain chemistry. And that was it. Hooked forever.
Now,
Jeff Hardy, like love him. Like
It's funny in a way, American, because we've never actually answered that question properly.
why would
What's
you
our
be a mania?
what's the moment that kind of really hooked us? That's it. That's my exact same moment.
is
Is the
it?
ladder match at WrestleMania 17?
It was unreal. Like
Yeah,
I can still like I vividly remember it. Like from start to finish.
yeah.
The
I could
whole
nearly tell you the commentary spots as they're happening. I've watched that match so many times.
He probably
Oh,
has. In his old job, this fucker got to watch wrestling at work. Lucky
Full time,
bastard.
yeah.
oh,
Lucky
that's green.
bastard.
Yeah, it was great crack to be fair.
But I'm gonna throw it straight into all the questions now because
No, you're not. I'm going to go back.
Oh,
You're going to Mania 40. What's
Mm-hmm.
the one match that you're looking forward to more than any?
Ooh, interesting. See, I think just okay. I have such an issue with Roman. I don't particularly like him. I don't care for the man. He can do what he wants. He's irrelevant to me. However, getting to see The Rock main event for WrestleMania is iconic. Okay?
yeah.
Don't agree with the whole like what they're doing with The Rock and Roman. It's the fact of getting to see The Rock at Mania. I think that would be absolutely deadly. Um, I'm looking forward to Bailey and Io. I think that will be really good match. But other than that, like I think I'm just excited for the whole thing. Like I am.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. And even though I don't like him, I do think the Logan Paul match will actually be a really good match. Like Logan keeps surprising me. I hate the man, and I hate that.
Yeah,
Like he's
yeah.
oh, but
From growing up, you're just like, I fucking despise you.
yeah, I just don't
But you're
like him.
so fucking good at wrestling.
Yeah,
What the
so good.
fuck?
Yeah, he's really good, really good. But I hope he doesn't win. Like I really hope he doesn't. But I think like look, all the matches will be good. I couldn't say for sure what one I'm most looking forward to.
So I have to point out here. So you're saying that you do not acknowledge Roman Reigns.
Absolutely not.
I seem
Oh
to
my God.
remember a photo clash where you had your finger up.
That was photoshopped.
I don't know. It seemed pretty real.
No. There was a brief moment of insanity, is what it was. Okay. I plead insanity.
Happens.
Weird things happen in Wales. It's just Principality Stadium just changes you.
It does actually.
To be fair, it changed him. He hated Roman, and that one night he was like, "Oh my God,
I didn't hate Roman.
You did.
I'm not saying I like Roman now, but just when you're there and you're watching these entrants, it's I don't know.
And
There's a
it's
different
about half
feeling
an
about
hour.
it. Yeah, but it's a different feeling about
Sorry.
it with the
No,
music and it's incredible.
no, I'm sorry. It doesn't take you like fucking 20 hours to walk down a ramp. You're told
Undertaker did it for 30 years.
Nah.
I can tell you now, Undertaker's entrance at WrestleMania 34 was 7 minutes and 41 seconds. And I know this because my dad never lets me forget because he held the phone the whole fucking time.
God.
He's like, I will never do that again, Martin. That's a one.
Do you know if you add the time of every Undertaker WrestleMania entrances, it equals like an hour and 53 minutes.
Stop.
So it's nearly a whole Mania.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
It's half a Mania. But before we go into the questions, because I never get to talk about this, because I've not had anyone on the podcast. Mania 34, the whole weekend, because I was there. It was my first Mania. It was your first Mania, New Orleans. Let's get your opinions on the whole weekend of that.
It was insane. Absolutely insane. I think that whole weekend, I was so completely in awe of everything. Like, WrestleMania, if you're a wrestling fan, it's such a bucket list thing. And it's something that, like, you dream or can only dream about going to. And,
Yeah.
like, to be physically there, I think I was just so, like, starstruck in awe of everything that entire weekend. Like, it's hard to even remember what actually happened. Like I think I only took about 4 photos that entire weekend because I was just so like, this is actually happening. Like we're going to WrestleMania. Like it was wild, absolutely wild. So and I think it was such a good Mania to go to. Like sorry,
Yes.
John Cena, Triple H. Like
we
wild.
were spoiled for childhood, like growing up. Cena, Angle, Triple H, fucking who else was on that fucking card? AJ Styles. And by the way, I don't care what anyone says. That match was okay. It was good.
Good. I think it's so underrated. Such an underrated match.
Super underrated. And I'll never forget that moment afterwards of the local. Oh, it's actually a funny story. My dad got up to go to the bathroom after the pinfall. So he goes away thinking, oh yeah, match is over. Obviously then, low blow spot, Nakamura turns heel, he comes back, goes, what was all that commotion? I said, Nakamura fucking turned heel. And I went to the bathroom.
Oh God, yeah. I was in the bathroom when I heard John Cena's music.
Ran.
Literally ran. Like ran.
Were you expecting Taker though?
No, I really wasn't.
I absolutely loved the Elias troll. Of lights went down, everyone, oh, it's gonna happen. Boom.
It's so good.
It's fucking Elias.
No, I really liked Elias. I thought he was quite good. He was kind of funny. Like I didn't mind him. Like I know people really disliked him, but I thought he was all right. Like
really good on the mic, everything. He was really, really good.
It was.
Before, like obviously, I go talk about the like whole being inside. The night beforehand, we had Takeover, which
Mm.
I stand to this day was the best Takeover
It
NXT
was.
pay per view.
It was so good.
Not
So good.
hasn't been beat to this day.
No, it was really good. But I think, as we were saying earlier on, to be at a live event, I think it's such a different experience to you watching it live, like, or watching it like on TV or whatever. It's so different. It's such a different vibe. Like every single pay-per-view or show I've been to, I've been like, it's the best thing ever. Oh my God, it's so much fun. And then I watch it back and I'm like, oh, it comes across so different. And like it's so much to do with the atmosphere and
Yeah,
just everything else that's going on.
I,
I
I
think.
oh, I completely agree. Especially because like Mania 34 actually gets regarded as one of the worst manias ever. It is one
Oh,
of my
like
favorite.
no. Yeah, it was so good. But like that, I think it's just the memories that like are attached to it.
Yeah, like like I had mates who were at Mania 34 who hated it. My section, start to finish of the show, was unbelievable. The banter within my section was unreal. At one point
Yeah.
during the Shinsuke AJ match, there was a person who couldn't say Nakamura for shit, and there was another person that just kept shouting at them, "It's Nakamura!"
Oh God.
So the banter there was just brilliant. The only time there was like two times I would say I was absolutely bored at WrestleMania. One was the 2 hour pre-show. I was so bored because
Yeah.
there's no screens, there's no sound, nothing. You were just
Yeah.
sat there in complete silence. The
Hmm.
second time was the main event. I really just had a. I think because being live there, you're constantly going.
It's
Like
a long day. It's a really, really long
that. By
day.
the time we got to the main event, I was like, I'm ready for bed.
Yeah. You would be though. Like you'd be wrecked. Like you really, really would be. What did you think about it watching it though? Like on TV?
It was okay. It was so the whole mania itself. Watching it completely back, I still enjoyed it. I still
Mm,
enjoyed the whole thing. I can understand where people say like it seemed like it dipped off after the Triple H, Stephanie, Kurt, and
mm,
Ronda match because like I feel like the crowd energy
mm-hmm.
dipped.
Yeah.
So obviously when you're watching at home, the biggest thing you need is the crowd to be
Mm.
going. So I can see why people hate it, but the matches were not as bad as people say. They
No, they're not. What did you think,
weren't.
Carmo?
I actually thought it was pretty good Mania. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people forget about the matches that happened at that Mania.
Yeah.
Like one of them that sticks out is the Miz Finn Balor
Oh,
and
what
Seth
an
Rollins
opener.
match.
What
It's
an
one of the best
opener.
openers to ever take place in the Mania.
Yeah.
The Taker Cena thing was just magical as well. Like I think it was the second time they ever fought each other.
Was it only?
Yeah, second time ever.
I
Yeah,
remember John Cena sitting in the crowd.
yeah,
He was just like sitting in the crowd chilling with like loads of people.
yeah. Just drinking a beer for the whole show.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
hilarious. Like I thought it was really good. I can see why people don't look at it as like the best Mania ever
Hmm.
because like there was moments of it that were kind of like okay, do you know that kind of way. But I
Yeah.
thought the Mania itself was actually quite good. Yeah, yeah, a lot of good matches.
And what did you think about while being there?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, like being there.
Being there and rewatching it.
Um, I can't remember. I don't even know if we rewatched it back after, but like rewatching it now, I still think it's great. I think it brings up like really good like memories and yeah, I just love it.
Which one would you say was better to be at? Mania 34 or last year's?
Ooh. Um, See, they're so different.
Yeah, because 2 day compared
So
to a 1 day.
2 day, I definitely prefer 1 day. I think 2 days is a lot. I don't know. It's very you can't compare them. I don't
That's
think you
fair.
can compare.
That's fair.
I think it'll be better to compare this one to last year's one because I remember last year's one and I was pissed about Finn not winning, and then I was like after Cody lost. The atmosphere, like I've tried to explain this before, but I swear to God, the atmosphere in that entire stadium instantly changed. Like it was as if the whole stadium went silent. It was the weirdest thing ever. It was so strange. Like because everyone was convinced Cody was going to win. Like I was
Yeah.
convinced Cody was going to win. And it was so strange. Like it was a really weird after feeling. Yeah.
Probably the best thing, it won't be the best to compare it to because nothing beats that moment, would have been Brock breaking the streak where everyone just dead silent.
Yeah.
For ages. Because I've watched back this is years ago, I watched back a vlog of it, someone being at the show, and people just go, what the fuck? And then the graphic goes up and that's when the noise starts because everyone's going, oh my fucking god, this is real. What? So I think that would be the best to compare it to because just a
yeah, it was weird. It was really, really strange.
Can I ask you, do you remember Asuka losing to Charlotte and the crowd just being like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
I was pissed off.
Still are kind of like, what?
I do not like Charlotte Flair. I just don't see what people see. I'm sorry. I hate Charlotte Flair, and if she gets another title win, I may stop watching.
She has to beat Ric Flair.
No!
No. No. Stop that nonsense. Absolutely not. She is beating Ric Flair's record. 1,000%. Like 1,000%. Absolutely.
I will cry.
1,000%. No. Ew. No. Stop it now. She absolutely beating Ric Flair's record. Like double, triple, I don't care.
If she triples it, I'm holding you responsible for it. Holding you responsible. I'll never let it die down. But
I love Charlotte. I don't know why people like hate her so much. I absolutely love her. Like love her.
It's the same. It's the same as like Cena back in the day. We're Cena kept getting title after title after. Like Charlotte returns, and within 2 weeks she's the champion again.
Yeah, but look how good she is.
I get that. That. But no.
But you can say the same thing about Becky Lynch. You can say
yes,
the same thing.
But she hasn't won. Like she hasn't been a champion in what, 2 years, 2.5 years.
She keeps getting title shots though.
She does, but she doesn't win them. Charlotte gets title shots and she wins them.
Because Charlotte is good.
She gets injured, she drops the title, she leaves, she comes back after 6 months, she wins the title.
1 second. I'm just gonna go get my popcorn. 1 second.
Yeah. The only person to beat Ric Flair's streak. If Ric Flair's streak gets broken and then Charlotte breaks that, I'm okay with it. But Randy Orton has to beat Flair's streak and then Charlotte can beat it.
No, absolutely not. No, I'm in here for the gals. No.
Can we all agree though? John Cena won't do it. I think at this point now it's done. That's it.
I don't think he'll do it.
He'll stick to the tie.
I don't think
he won't beat it
though.
He doesn't.
Like he doesn't need it.
He doesn't. Because like obviously people spoke of that for ages. John Cena is going to break the streak, but I think now he's so content with just I've tied it. I don't need to break it.
Yeah.
Plus, according to Ric Flair, he's actually a 21-time world champion.
He is,
not a 16.
House show.
He's full of shit. Oh my god. No.
He is.
Yeah. Oh, that man. He's actually just like a walking sleaze bag. Like I can't actually feel him. Like no. Sorry.
The worst thing ever. I won't say it because Carmo doesn't like it when I rant about. Someone that owns a wrestling company.
Please, no.
But him signing him was just a stupid fucking thing.
It was a genius idea. He paid no money to get Ric Flair. None at all.
That's because of sponsorships and shit.
AEW and Ric Flair.
Yeah, well, mostly the owner, but I cannot stand him.
What? Whoa! Wait, no, hold on now. What are you saying about poor Tony Khan?
Go for it.
Yeah, he's.
Let me get my popcorn.
So my thing is the Punk situation.
How amazing Tony Khan is. Yeah, I know. He's great. He's fabulous. Yeah.
My whole thing with him is the Punk situation and how he handled it was so utterly bad. So utterly bad. Like, he literally let these guys do what they want, talk shit all they want, and ran this man out of the company. So I'm just like, no, cannot stand someone who just can't fucking... Lads, you cop the fuck on and, work together. That's how we fucking work here.
Also, these are all grown-ass adult men who can make their own decisions.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a whole thing. It really soured. I still love AEW. I love all wrestling. It soured me a little bit towards the company itself and that one, man. But we're not here to talk about that because Carmo will he'll literally kill me.
The only man I've ever beat to stand outside the record breaking wrestling show on All In and still give out about Tony Khan.
listen,
It wasn't outside. It was the next day when all the stuff came out.
It was outside. It was before the show. I
Tony
guarantee you
Khan,
that.
okay? He's given us back Punk. He's given us amazing matches. I won't have any disrespect on Tony Khan, okay? I won't do it.
It is only the one situation that soured me completely on him. And, well, I can say signing Ric Flair, but that's the different thing. That was stupid.
Tony Khan has given us Will Ospreay against Bryan Danielson. Like, what more can you ask
to be fair, he gave me Will Ospreay and Shibata, so that was me happy. I'm a massive Shibata mark. Massive Shibata mark.
Didn't you meet Shibata?
Shut the fuck up, Carmo! Don't you bring that up. That security guard, I have it out for you. Have it out. Just to fill you in. Did you go to the Red Pro? Did you go to the Red Pro show the night before?
I'd rather not talk about it, okay? I missed it.
So I was there, all right, and one of my mates comes up afterwards and goes, Shibata's right there in the hallway doing photos. Being in fucking... Fuck off. Yeah, he's right there now. I fucking sprint to this hallway, and the security guard's there. I can't let you in. Sir, I just want to meet that wrestler. He's right there, about 2 feet from me. I just want a photo with him, and I'm done. I'm out. I'm gone. I can't let you in. He is right there. There's nobody with him currently. I just want a photo. I'm a massive fan. Please. I can't let you in.
Oh, no.
I walked away, and now he is on my list. That security guard. Don't know what his name is. But
did you get to see him? Like,
I got to see Shibata. Yeah. But it all got made up a week later when I got to meet Will Ospreay, because he was walking out and he just literally had a 15-minute meet and greet with like 5 people.
Aww.
It was great. So it made up for it all. But we'll head into the questions, which I'm still kind of working on myself. I've sent you guys a couple of WrestleMania related questions, which I'm interested to see your answers for. So we'll start off, and I'll start with you, Mr. Carmo. Best Mania intro. And what I meant by Best Mania intro is the actual start of a Mania. If you know what I mean. Like, you know the video packages beforehand? That's what I was talking about.
I know what you mean now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, Mr. Carmo, we'll start with you.
WrestleMania 30.
Oh, yeah.
On the streets of New Orleans with the kind of Mardi Gras kind of theme.
Yeah.
And all the wrestlers involved with all the music and kind of the decorations and the party and stuff like that. I actually thought it was really cool. I thought it was cool that, like, obviously in New Orleans they did it, but I thought it was cool that they involved all the wrestlers as well, that they kind of showed up and did their part as well. I thought that was really, really cool.
That's a good show. Is that the only one?
That's my only one.
Perfect. Lana?
I think I got completely mixed up with what you were asking, but the only one I was thinking of that popped into my head there is I think it's WrestleMania 17 again, with Stone Cold and The Rock, with Limp Bizkit song. That video.
The My Way.
Yes.
Believable.
I put down Mania 31, the futuristic type of intro.
That was cool, actually.
I think it's his name, LL Cool or something like that. I don't know what it was about that. I thought it was so cool. The moment of him walking down and these like banners are falling behind him with the matches, you know. Oh, I just absolutely loved it. And then I had to include this because it was amazing. Mania 35, but specifically the orchestra portion of the... Oh my God. The flicker of the lights, the changing the superstars was just clean as fuck. The song was amazing. Oh, I literally was watching that intro because I used to do a lot of I used to live stream reactions back then. I was watching it with my jaw just... Oh my God, that was amazing. So yeah. I even have it. I have it saved on my computer for times I'm like, I want to watch that again. So I only had 2 for that one. That's what I want to just say to people listening. A lot of mine will be within the last 20 years. Don't judge me. That's as long as I remember. So, the next one then, I'm going to skip the hype package because I think I confused you again. Best Mania promo. And I mean now by match promo. So, Anna, we'll start with you.
Match promo.
So, you know, like My Way and stuff?
Yeah.
That type of thing. What kind of promos got you absolutely hyped up for a match?
Okay, I don't think this was a match, and I can't remember, was it WrestleMania 31 or 30, or was it 29? Okay, I cannot remember, but it was Hogan, Stone Cold, and The Rock.
Yeah.
What WrestleMania was that? I can't
30.
remember. It was it 30?
The beginning of it.
Like that whole little fiasco thing. Like, loved that. Absolutely loved that.
Mr. Carmo.
Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker at WrestleMania 26.
Shawn Michaels.
It's not end of there.
What's your issue with Shawn?
Ugh.
There's a lot of fights going on today, all right? Back it off. Back it off.
Like, he's grand, like. He's all
Well,
right.
he's obviously not if you're saying he's grand.
He's just not my cup of tea. You need to add a bit more sugars, like. Do you know?
That's fair enough. No, like, is that Shawn Michaels in general, or is that Shawn Michaels from 1989 or 1988?
I don't know, just everything about him. Like, I don't like his theme song. I don't like his floppy little ponytail. Like, he just irritates me, and I don't know what it is about him. And I think it's just I think it's like because I'm supposed to like him as a girl, I just don't at all. Like,
that's fair.
That's fair.
I can understand that.
As long as it's not from like stories and personal things like that.
That's the separate thing. I think it's quite hard to separate a wrestler from all their shitty personality traits. Like, it is hard, and like sometimes it does kind of cloud your perception of them, but I try to keep it separate. But no, he's just not my fave.
Shawn's one of those people that you have to look at in like two separate people. You have to look at like from 98 and back, and then from 02 and forward, kind of way. But yeah, that's fair enough. For that promo, I thought the whole story of Shawn wanting the match, Taker not willing to give it to him. Shawn ended up costing him the world title at the Elimination Chamber when he crawled through the guardrail and then super kicked him.
Yeah.
And then Taker finally accepted the match. And then that promo they just put together with the whole history of the two of them from the 90s and the match at WrestleMania 25, which in my opinion is the best wrestling match to ever happen.
25.
I thought that's why I picked that one in particular.
Interesting.
What'd you say?
I said that's so interesting.
Oh, I thought I said, yeah, that's great wrestling.
Oh.
I was like, what? Is that your only one, Carmo?
That's my only one.
So I have, because I love promos, absolutely love promos. I did throw in My Way because I thought it was the obvious answer, the Austin Rock promo.
Oh God.
You know, everyone absolutely loves that. I threw in some like ones from now because I feel like nobody talks about promos that happen now, like the Triple H versus Seth Rollins promo package from Mania. What was it? 33.
33, yeah.
Was amazing. Seth dropped the crutch, the fucking song kicking in, just beating it. Oh my god, it was brilliant. Another one from that one, AJ Styles versus Shane's hype package. Oh my god, the coming in like a champion. Oh, it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
But one of my all-time favorites, I literally put it up there with My Way because that's how much I love the promo. Cena Rock 2 with Letters from the Sky. Oh, the story, the music, the emotion. Oh, you just like, you feel so bad for John, you know. I can literally quote the promo word for word. That's how much I've watched it. I just love it. Like, I could be listening to the song and I just listen to the song and I'm like, yeah, I know what happens here. There's a reason why I'm on the podcast, Carmo. And surrounded by wrestling merch type stuff.
That's fair. Yeah, I need to sort my background actually.
I meant to actually ask you before we got into it. What's some of the stuff you have in the background there?
Me?
Yeah,
Hold on now. We've got that was from last year. That's
Yeah.
New Orleans. There's
all
just a
in.
load of figures, more figures.
Jeez, you got
Um,
shelves and everything.
yeah,
World Heavyweight title.
Hold on. Wait.
Jeez, you're putting me to shame here.
Ooh,
Like,
there we go.
Is it a king figure?
Yeah,
Where the hell did you get that?
I'm just that good. Wait, I'm not too proud about this one, but he's quite cool.
I'm actually going buying that for my sister because she's obsessed with Prime, just for
Oh,
the little
really?
Prime bottle.
This is probably my favorite thing I have ever. Carmo, just look away, okay? Hold on.
Oh
oh, I
no,
can see.
you
I saw it
don't.
already. I saw it already.
No. Oh, you put my collection to shame.
And there's like this isn't even half the stuff. Like there's so much more in boxes, like hidden away. Like I must do like a proper video. People have been asking me forever on TikTok to do like
Collection haul.
proper like haul of this room. There's so much. There's so much. Like
Lads,
well,
I can't put it into one video.
no, I can't. Like I tried to, and I couldn't. I couldn't actually do it. And then I was getting really excited, and I don't want to touch things, and it's yeah.
How many of your figures are in boxes? Like how are you when it comes to that? Do you keep everything in the box or just special editions?
It depends. Sometimes I'll buy two of something.
Yeah.
So, like, okay, I have, where is this? Hold on now. There's, so I was at AEW Revolution, the one with the dog collar match with CM Punk.
Oh, great one.
So I needed to take, okay, hold on I don't know if you can see this, but I needed to take one, like, out of the box.
I keep one
And then
in.
there's, ooh, don't want to drop you. Then there's one in the box. And like that, like I have a lot of them like that as well.
I noticed
So it kind of depends.
I noticed the Derby skateboard as well in the background. Is
Yep.
that custom or
No, just online.
oh
Yeah. Yeah.
when the hell
That's
did they
bad.
start doing that?
Ages. Oh, I got that ages ago. Ages and ages ago.
Yeah.
Like kind of one of the first drop. I think it was it on his website? I think.
I thought I had a decent collection. You put mine to fucking shame.
I have no collection then. From that matter. I have an Irish wrestling collection. That's about it.
That's special one to have. I guarantee you've already pre-ordered that new LJ merch.
No, because I'm not going to the show, so I'm going to wait till it comes online, and then I'm going to buy it.
It's not online already because I was going to buy the jumper.
No, it's only click and collect for the moment, and then when Contenders finish, you'll be able to order it.
I hope that jumper's still
I
there.
mean, I have these.
Oh, that's right. Just to show off.
I have LJ's actual gear.
Oh, that's cute.
It's not really, but
Steve Savage's, Foxy's shirt.
I have the only ref shirt with the OTT logo on it.
Oh.
It's a 1-on-1.
Signed by him as well, which is actually quite cool. He
didn't actually sign the shirt as well, which is pretty cool. He signed like a piece of paper and like put it in front of the shirt.
Just in case you wanted to put it on.
That'd be worth a load of money someday.
LJ's will definitely. When that man gets signed.
Actually, you were talking about, or was it a question about the Irish talent versus American talent for WrestleMania? I need LJ and AJ. LJ Q, AJ Styles. For sure. That needs to happen.
I never actually thought of that type of match.
That'd be unreal.
Wouldn't it?
We're gonna have to do that again, and we'll get you on like just Irish talent versus American talent.
We did it before, do you remember?
I know, yeah.
We all took like a promotion each. We'll do it again. We will do it again.
I don't even remember half the matches I said. I know we put in a load of really good ones. I think I did like I stand by it. Sem versus Santino needs to be a match.
Who?
Sem versus Santino Marella.
That'll be heavy.
That needs to.
I need to send them Danielson.
Did you all? I don't know if you heard the Scrapper announcement today. But
No.
it seems like we're getting someone
Danhausen.
very nice, very evil.
Who?
Very nice, very evil.
Not joking. Now it's not announced, but Joe
Not announced. Not announced.
He tweeted a smiley face and an evil face. So
it seems like we're getting someone very nice, very evil.
Stop. No, no.
Not joking.
Genuinely. Check Twitter. Go on the Joker Bears account.
I don't have Twitter. Oh my God, that's amazing. That would be absolutely amazing. Stop.
Sam and
Hold on,
Dan
but I have
Housen.
such a bone to pick with Mr. Cabray.
Oh no.
Right. I love the guys. Love the men. Give me all the Matt Cardonas. Give me the John Moxleys. Give me the Dolph Ziglers. Where's my ladies? Where's Steph Delander? Where's the UK gals? Lana, Austin, Lizzie Evo. Like, come on, Joe. Like,
I said this a few weeks ago on Week of Controversies, I think it was.
it's so annoying because I'm just like waiting for like you to do something with women and you're just not doing anything, and it's so frustrating. Like, so frustrating. Especially because like nowadays, like when I first started going to OTT, you could count on one hand the amount of women that were there. And now there's so many girls and young girls that are kids that are there. And I'm like, where's all the women's matches? I want to see them. Like,
what baffles me a little bit is like we constantly get, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore these guys. But like your Robbie X's, your men like the Reeses, your Leon Slayers,
unreal. They're so good.
Who are all being brought over from the UK.
Yeah.
Why can't we get like a Lizzie Evo or a Danny Luna or someone like that?
Yes.
You know? But even like Myla Grace is up north. I know she's doing shows all across the world. But like Raven Creed down in Cork as well. Like, why aren't we getting those kind of people?
I've said it for fucking months. Raven Creed is still owed a women's championship match because her match ended in DQ thanks to was it thanks to somebody? I'm pretty sure it was.
Thanks to Debbie or Anita or
it was Debbie or somebody. I can't remember who actually was, but it ended in DQ. It might have been thanks to fucking Raven herself, but she's still owed a match. Still owed a match, Joe.
Yeah. So, sorry, that's just my little bone to pick.
No, we've literally had the same discussions of like what's going on. Like the one person who I want to see booked a lot more in OTT is Corey Zero because she is absolutely crazy.
She's so good, so good.
Like
there's another girl. I don't know. I don't know what her name is, but is she French? I think.
Celine.
Yes. Oh my God, she is so like. There's just something so lovely about her. Like she looks so like dainty and like almost elegant, and then she's like absolutely fucking killing these people.
Yeah, she's GN champ, sure.
Is she?
She's the GN champ. BDE currently. They actually just sent a hitman out to go get the belt back because they cannot beat him. I cannot wait for Zarkov to get his ass kicked by Celine. That's gonna be a hilarious video. But yeah, Danhausen is like, don't take our word for it.
Whoa.
No, you've said it now. You've said it now.
You've
said it. So I'm going to be very annoyed if it doesn't happen.
What I was actually going back for was say his name again.
Danhausen.
Okay, I thought the first time that you said Downhausen.
No, God, no. What? I actually haven't even told my sister yet, who is a massive Danhausen fan. When I tell her, because I came in from work, sat down here. When I tell her, she's going to fucking lose her mind.
I got to meet him in Orlando. He was so lovely. Like, so sweet.
I'm going to have to pay for a meet and greet, haven't I?
Absolutely. For sake. I tell you what's worse, though. Danhausen will sell more tickets than Nick Nemeth.
That's because people love him.
It's crazy. It's wild to even think about, but he will.
If you were, let's do this just before we move on. If you were to fantasy book the match for him to have, what would it be?
Who? Nick or
Danhausen?
Dan. In OTT.
In OTT.
See, the right thing to do is to throw him in with Sam in some sort of capacity. But I think
someone like Barry.
Barry would be cool. I think like Danhausen against Renzo, because Renzo just wouldn't know what to do with him.
Yeah, that'd be quite cool.
I was actually going to say Jay.
I'd like to see
Jay would work as well. But you see, you're not
Danhausen.
You're putting Danhausen for a character.
Because I think it would piss him off
for a match.
I think it would piss Jay off. And I'd laugh. Don't tell him I said that.
It doesn't take much to piss poor Jay off now, to be fair.
No. No. We love you, Jay, but
We do indeed. Like if LJ doesn't get Nick Nimitz, if we don't get LJ back by August and he doesn't fight Nick Nimitz, it has to be Jay and Nick Nimitz.
Oh yeah.
Surely.
To me, Jay is our, like, I don't want to say he is our Dolph, because I feel like he's not above it.
Did you compare Jay to Dolph?
Yeah, but I think I don't want to, because like Dolph is so like high, but like I honestly God feel like Jay could be as good. I don't want to say better, because I really don't think anyone can ever top him. I think he'd be as good as Dolph. Yes, I've such high praise for Jay. It's unreal. I've such high praise for Jay. I love the guy. Now, there's also a lot of favoritism. He's very nice to me.
Jay is like the 4th best wrestler in the world, man.
4th? Who's the first? And if you say Barry, I'll slap your face.
It's Will Ospreay.
Finn Balor.
Finn Balor is up there. Finn Balor is up there as well. But Will Ospreay is the best wrestler in the world.
I don't know. I feel like because I hate saying this person's the best. Like Will Ospreay, Finn Balor, Shibata.
I think it's so subjective.
Yeah.
It is completely.
Yeah. Like there's
like
Go on.
Your type of style of what you enjoy wrestling is not going to be the same as my favorite style.
That's the thing. Yeah.
Like I'd be more like, okay, who can wrestle, cut an amazing promo, and fucking entertain me. That's what I look for. Like the wrestling to me is a treat. I love promos and I love fucking talking on the mic. It's what I love.
Yeah, I can't cope with that. Like if I didn't watch a single promo, it wouldn't bother me at all. Like would not bother me. Just start doing flipping and skydiving and like give me all the blood like that.
That's
like
fair.
if someone here talked at all, like it wouldn't bother me at all.
Like my family are the same. Like my parents, they'd rather watch an AEW than a WWE, because AEW is more matches rather than promos and stuff like that. Whereas I'd rather watch a WWE because I love storytelling. It's my favorite thing in all of wrestling is promos, storytelling. The wrestling's an added bonus.
Okay.
So that's kind of like I'm mad. I think I just like the creativity side of it more than anything.
Yeah.
But moving on, because we'll start a whole other wars eventually when Carmo gets to me. 5 favorite WrestleMania matches.
Oh, God, there's so many.
You don't have to be your top 5. Just 5 matches that you feel, and just remember there is underrated matches though. So keep one.
Oh yeah.
Keep one for yourself for underrated. 5 Mania matches that you think are absolutely amazing that people need to check out. Carmo, we'll go with you first. Actually, just throw us one, Carmo. We'll do one at a time.
Let's go with Roddy Piper versus Bret Hart at WrestleMania 8.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a very valid one.
I love the way Martin shaking his head. He's never watched it.
Never watched this, but I agree with you. I cannot watch. So you're gonna hate me now. I cannot watch old, new generation, Attitude Era, or like old stuff. I can't. I cannot sit through them. I think it's because it happened so long ago that my head just doesn't care. I've tried sitting watching pay-per-views. I can watch Manias, no problem, and Rumbles and stuff. If I try to watch an old Raw, an old SmackDown, I get bored. I actually get bored.
Oh my God, okay.
Like, if you were to, like, my favorite era, because obviously I grew up with it, is Ruthless Aggression era.
Yeah.
Because that's when I was kind of understanding wrestling more, was around that time. Don't be throwing me on the spot, Carmo.
But the oldies are the best.
I don't know what it is. I just have such a disconnect with them. But like I can watch Manias, no problem. Maybe not old ones, but like from like 15 onwards, I can watch no problem. I just cannot watch any other shit.
Did you just refer to everything?
Yeah. He just referred to like Hogan Andre at WrestleMania 3,
Okay, that
Steamboat and
does not. I
Savage,
stand by this. That does not
Michaels and
hold up
Michael and
at
Razor at
all to this
WrestleMania
day.
10. What were you saying?
Something like Hogan versus Andre does not hold up this day and age, especially someone like me.
So
It doesn't.
here's where I go a little bit different, right? So Hogan and Andre, in the perspective of WrestleMania matches, is probably one of the worst main events to ever take place at WrestleMania. But it's history.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
That's what it's all about. And that's why every time, I know for myself anyway, I watch that match and I go, God, this is terrible. Oh my God, why am I watching this? And then Hogan picks him up and I'm like, okay, I love this. This is great.
I think
That's
it's
what
just
it's all
the
about.
nostalgia of it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like it's. I'll never discredit the stuff. Obviously, at that time, it was massive to everybody. Like Hogan slamming Andre was huge to people back then. Obviously, now you look at it and it's like that's impressive. The rest of the match is pure shit. It's just,
But you don't look at it like that. You can't look at it like that.
No, but you look at the moments. That's the whole point of WrestleMania. You look for the moments.
But that's not even WrestleMania. That's wrestling.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Just
but like, how you haven't gone back? How you haven't gone back and watched like Bret and Owen at Mania 10,
no.
Which is one of the best technical wrestling matches.
I did watch the ladder match.
Finally, he took
that wasn't finally. I watched it years ago on the ladder match DVD set. Yeah, that's how I watched it. Not by going back watching Mania. It was a part of the DVD.
Shocking.
I've even watched the first ever ladder match to ever happen on US soil because of that DVD.
Jake the Snake against Junkyard Dog.
Yeah, it wasn't like money or something. It was a proper ladder as well. Just literally
ladder,
tossed up. They had to climb, I don't know how high, just to grab this sack of, I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was. Was it money or something? It was very dangerous back then.
But entertaining.
Well, yeah. I disappoint a lot of people. There's certain aspects I like. There's certain aspects I don't. There's a reason why people prefer Carmo.
Yeah, there is. Very much so. Yeah.
One match I've thrown in as one for people to check out: Eddie Guerrero versus Kurt Angle from WrestleMania 20.
Great show.
Loved that wrestling match. I loved as well the ending with the boot, slowly but surely untying the boot, and eventually slips out, hits him with the roll up, 1, 2, 3, and it's an Eddie finish. Absolutely loved that match.
A very, very good Mania as well, that one.
Oh, underrated. Actually, underrated Mania. Lana, one match that comes to mind.
Maybe Trish, Victoria, and Jazz.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah. One of my faves.
I feel like that's kind of the first time they kind of stood out at Mania.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Was that Mania 18, was it? Or was it 9?
18, yeah.
Was it
yeah,
18?
it was.
Can I just say as well, Jazz was so underrated.
So underrated. Loved her.
To add to what you're saying, it's an absolute travesty that neither Victoria or Jazz are in the Hall of Fame.
I know.
It's a disgrace.
I can't take the Hall of Fame seriously. I'm sorry. If you're putting someone like Donald Trump in the Hall of Fame, I don't take you seriously.
That's fair. That's fair.
I can't.
There are some.
Is it? The only person I know that's going in this year is Paul Heyman. Is that
Paul? Paul. I don't remember what the tag team was, but Bray's dad.
It's like the American Express or the Midnight Express or something like that.
Oh yes.
So Bray's dad's going in with his tag partner.
Okay.
Oh, what's the Is she Japanese?
Bull Nakano.
She is going in.
Oh yes, of course. Okay.
There's some other fella that used to wrestle in like the 70s, I think. I can't remember his name.
And that's kind of it. It's very small. There's no Warrior Award announced this year. There's no that fucking Hollywood fucking section that they do of it.
Oh, apparently The Rock's grandmother is going in this year.
What the fuck did she do?
She ran a wrestling promotion in Hawaii, I think.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay.
I don't know.
I think the Hall of Fame just kind of fallen off a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah. I get what they do and why they do it. Like, obviously,
Yeah.
we'll save big names and bring small people in. But, like, as Carmo said there, Victoria, for everything she's done, whether it be WWE, TNA, she deserves that fucking ring.
Her theme song alone deserves
unbelievable
to be in the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame.
But even she got brought back for the Royal Rumble, and it was the 2021, which it was no crowd. So it just got ruined. I petitioned to bring Victoria back for the Royal Rumble next year.
Yeah. I think she could still go. Like, she was, I think the last match I think she must have had was Impact 1000, I think. No. It was Impact anyway. She teamed up with
Impact,
what's her name? Jizzle Shaw, the quintessential diva. She teamed up with her anyways to take on they're not Decay. Are they called Decay? Fucking Rosemary and whatever her name. I can never remember her name. They took on them anyways, and she
Rosemary turned. And they're called
Jessica Havoc. Yeah. Jessica Havoc, that's her name.
That's it.
Took on them too, and then Tara turned on Jizzle Shaw because she was just being her bitchy self. That's nor here nor there, but them two definitely deserve the Hall of Fame. I completely agree.
Sure.
I'm going to throw a match in. I'm going to completely skip over Carmo because I actually didn't even think of this match, and it deserves its own thing. Trish and Mickie James.
Oh, that was Mania 22. Elite. Fucking elite.
That deserves to be fucking said. That's a match that people actually need to go back. That's one I would say, don't watch the match itself. Watch the story going up. The crazed fan becoming the crazed best, in her mind, the crazed best friend.
Yeah.
Getting the match with her and then just fucking completely going psycho.
Great story, yeah.
Amazing story. So definitely go check that one out.
For sure.
Carmo.
Triple H against The Undertaker at WrestleMania 28 in Hell in a Cell.
End of an era.
Yeah, valid.
What a match.
That's actually got another great promo as well, with Taker cutting his hair.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah. Very good.
I can't deal with hair cutting. No.
No,
I have. Do you remember when CM Punk shaved Serena Deeb's head?
Yeah.
Nightmares. Literal nightmares. The thought, no, I can't. Any type of hair cutting matches or someone cutting someone else's hair, I literally get the sweats. I can't actually cope. No, I hate anything like that. Just no, not for me.
Carmo, come here. Let's get my razor.
Yeah, I have one here somewhere.
No, I can't. Absolutely can't.
We'll throw it back to you now, Lana, for another match.
I love Edge's and Finn's match last year in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah, I hate that it got cut. It pretty much got cut short because of the slice across the head.
It was so good. So good. I still think Finn should have won, but that's besides the point. If you got to see the Demon versus Brood Edge, that was insane. Absolutely insane.
Man.
It was literally who can have the best entrance that night as well.
Yeah, it was so good. So good. I don't know if that's more of me just because I was there and getting to see it live. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane.
It's fair. Carmo.
We'll go Edge and Mick Foley, WrestleMania 22 hardcore match.
Iconic.
For me, it's one I don't think we ever saw a match like that at WrestleMania at the time. I know we had the hardcore title through May 18, 19. So there was a few chair shots, and we had that sort of stuff anyway. But to see a flaming table at WrestleMania, unbelievable, crazy stuff. Yeah, for Foley to get his kind of WrestleMania moment as well. You know, I kind of thought he had one anyway, but to get that moment, and I think he kind of pushed Edge on as well for that world title chase that he then went on for the rest of the year.
No, that's a fair fucking shout. As well, I love it. It's like you actually mentioned that because that was one of Foley's big things going into it. He never had that Mania singles match, and Edge was just like, "Fuck it, let's do it." Do you know?
Yeah.
So for him to like finally get that moment, and Edge ended up burning off his eyebrows, but you know that's the fun of it. As you do, Carmo, on a Sunday night. That's as you do.
Hard Knocks, anyway. Yeah.
If your name is Steve Savage, yeah, it's a fucking Sunday night Hard Knocks for you.
I still need to get to a Hard Knocks show.
Oh,
really
get to it.
get there.
Oh,
I just need to commit to the drive to Limerick.
it's worth it. It's so worth it.
So far away.
This is a brilliant time to segue to Carmo. What's coming up on April 28th?
28th. April 28th, Dolan's Warehouse. Hard Knocks Collision Course
Okay.
comes to Dolan's Warehouse in Limerick, April 28th. Did he tell us that it was Ireland versus? Well, leave it there.
We'll leave it there. It's not
April 28th, Dolan's Warehouse.
We can't
Hard
confirm.
Collision Course.
We
Tickets on sale soon. Tickets are 22 quid, 23 quid, something like that.
23,
Just
I think.
come to the show.
Now, Hard Knocks is a completely different thing, especially when you're watching like Steve Savage. The honest to God, like it is the, and this isn't biased at all because I've been to like all the promotions. It is the second best promotion on this fucking island because it just feels different. Like if
You're wrong.
If you're gonna say it's the best promotion, aren't you? It just feels different. Like if you ever want to just be like, I wonder what it felt like to be in an ECW show all them years ago. Hard Knocks.
I'm going to the ECW arena. Sorry. I'm
You
going to
do
be
the tour, yeah.
It's literally same feel.
Okay.
I
do. I really want to go. I really, really want to go.
Like I feel like YouTube speaks for itself. Literally
Watch Hard Luck. Just watch Hard Luck and fun.
I've watched a couple of the matches. I watched Jay's match with, was it Steve Savage?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was intense.
That's one of the scariest things I've ever seen live.
Love it though.
I'll tell you as well. The one story we love to tell is you spoke earlier on of a place going quiet. I don't know if the VOD does it justice. When Dennis came out and said, "Please move away from the ring and move for your own safety. Go to the top of the of Dolan's." Everyone, what?
Love that.
It was an
Just
instant
different.
like, what the fuck is about to happen that we have for our safety? It wasn't, hey lads, just move, we want the space. It was for your own safety, please get away from the ring. That was the whole thing about it.
Yeah.
But no, Hard Knocks, get your ass down. Get your ass down to Dolan's.
One day, I promise.
But back on track.
Sorry.
Back to Mr. Carmo for another match, your third match. I think. I lost count.
Yeah, no, I gave my third match.
So, fourth.
Rock and Austin, Mania 17.
Had to be said.
Valid.
Yeah. It's
So valid, like.
It's so good.
So good.
It's so good. I personally actually think the ending ruins it a little bit.
Really?
I don't like the whole Martin's family being involved.
Well, fuck you! Dickhead! There's one bad egg, okay? One bad egg.
I can't say the name, so
no,
I have to say the Martin family.
I won't let you say the name.
The Martin family name. I thought that took away from the match a little bit, but I get it at the time with the whole story and everything like that. But yeah, that's it's in my top 5 WrestleMania matches of all time.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
My next one, it wasn't honorable mention, but fucking, I'm just putting it on the fucking list. Punk versus Taker, Mania 29. The wrong man won that night, Carmo.
Stop with the eye rolling, Carmo. Okay?
He should have been the one in 20-1. Or was it 21-1? I can't remember the promo. He
20
should have
and
been the
1.
one.
21-1. Yeah, 20-1.
It should have been Punk. Like, I know you say no one will convince you it should have. Punk needed it more than Brock.
Yeah, that's so true.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but that doesn't mean it should have been Punk.
It should have been Punk.
Should have been Punk. Yeah, it should have been Punk. Things could have been so different.
He could have stayed.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have stayed. That wouldn't have been enough. Not a hope.
It might have. You never know. Like,
it wouldn't have been.
Just give him his fucking main event. He would have been happy.
Yeah, Joe, what's actually hilarious is he wouldn't have even got that main event this year, even if he hadn't got injured.
He doesn't need main event. He's just
He doesn't, but that's what he wants. That's the only thing that he wants is the main event WrestleMania.
I think at this point now he's just content with like being the kind of old guy there to help out.
No, he's not.
He's very much it. Well, he comes across that way.
No way. He has such a huge ego that he needs to fill all the time. And that's coming from someone who like I am in love with him.
If you heard his promo from Raw, he does not just want to be there and help out.
No, he's gonna be the special guest referee just so he's in the match and in doing something at Mania. He's not sitting commentary.
He's not just gonna sit out and
he's
like,
not.
Oh, well done, lads.
Yeah, like he's not. Like, I honest to God want Drew to win that match so badly. He just like Drew. With everything, he does deserve that moment in front of a crowd. He does. It got taken away. It should have happened with Bobby. And I stand by that. As much as Bobby's reign would have been short, and Bobby had such a good reign as champion, Drew deserved that moment in front of the crowd.
Yeah, that's fair.
It got pulled away from him because of stupid fucking pandemic.
Yeah, for sure.
I think now is the time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And just so everyone knows, I do not believe for a second that Drew is not under contract. He's definitely under contract, and just they're not telling anyone. I don't believe it.
Is that going around?
That's going around currently. That he's working on his deal's coming up.
Okay.
And the plan is to work on a handshake deal. They're not working on a handshake deal. He is not going into the main event of a main event of WrestleMania with no new contract. This has been going around since Money in the Bank when people said he was gone.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's been going on since Money in the Bank. We're like, oh, Drew's contract's coming up. He's going to go to AEW. He's not been on TV. Shows up on Money in the Bank. Oh,
that's not how I sound, Martin. What are you talking?
Oh, we're going into WrestleMania now, and he definitely has no contract. He has a fucking contract. Shut up. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Drew needs to win, but if Punk is referee, I don't see it happening. But I cannot wait for the Drew Punk rivalry. It's gonna be so much fun. Lana, your fourth match.
Becky, Charlotte, and Sasha. Was it WrestleMania 32? Yeah, 32.
Great match. Especially the Snoop Dogg entrance as well was fucking
unreal.
Brilliant.
Absolutely.
That was one of the changing moments in women's wrestling as well, even till current day. Like before, I think in 31 it was the Bellas against AJ Lee and Paige.
Yep.
I think that was
31.
Happened to 31, and to go from that.
Yeah, was that even on the? I think that was on the pre-show.
No, that was on the card.
No, it was the second last match.
Okay, what
I think
it was like 5-10 minutes long. It was AJ's last match. That was it.
AJ's last match.
She was done after that.
Yeah. To go from that kind of tag match to that triple threat was it's an incredible change.
I want to throw in an honorable mention as well, because I feel like this match goes under the radar. It was a fun match. It was from WrestleMania 20. It's another women's match. It was Molly Holly versus, I believe, was it Victoria?
Ivory.
Was it Ivory?
I think it was 20 might have been Victoria. Yeah, 20 was Victoria. It was the shaved head one.
Yeah. I know you probably wouldn't like it. That match was so entertaining. I want to give it an honorable mention for people to go back and watch.
Another woman that doesn't get the credit is Molly Holly. She was incredible.
Yeah, she was. She was great.
my next match to throw in, I'm going to give an honorable mention to Taker versus Shawn at 28 because you already said it.
At 28.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Triple H versus Shawn. I'm an idiot. Ignore me.
Wait. Go back. Triple H versus Shawn.
Triple H versus Taker. Sorry.
Okay.
It's been a long day, Carmo. Stop calling me out, Carmo.
Oh yeah, fight on. Someone else is going.
Robbie Mack would literally call me out. Kurt Angle versus Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 21.
Yeah, but one of the best matches to ever take place.
Like, just... It's a wrestling match with absolute brutality. The spot of Shawn leaping off and just crashing into the table. Unbelievable. Kurt Angle leaving him in the ankle lock for fucking ages. Literally, like, snapping his fucking ankle. Just an unbelievable match to watch. And, like, Kurt Angle, I know he didn't have fucking... He had, what, maybe... 6 million under his belt. Like, I'm pretty sure that was his last Mania. No, it wasn't his last Mania match. Sorry, it was his second last Mania match. Unbelievable.
He 22.
He wasn't at 23. He was gone by then.
Yeah. He only had 2 more. Yeah, jeez.
Crazy to think about, but definitely one for people to check out.
Very, very good.
Carmo, your last match.
TLC 2, the Hardys, Dudleys, Edge, and Christian.
Yeah, for sure. One of the best matches, I think, of all time.
Yeah.
Love
absolutely.
it.
Have you ever heard the funny story that Bubba told of like planning out the match with Rhino, and Rhino fell asleep during the whole talk of like what we're gonna do?
You see, there was 2 parts to that, because one, Rhino fell asleep, but then they were stuck on one part about how to do something. I can't remember what it was.
It was the spot. How are we going to safely get Edge to spear Jeff?
Something
how
like that.
How are we going to get that swing? And Rhino
was the one to come up with it. And everyone turned around and be like, how the fuck did Rhino come up with it?
Rhino was the one that said, just pick up the ladder, bring him over so he can let go, swing himself, and that's how Edge can catch him. And Bubba's like, of all fucking people, Rhino came up with that. So... That's an incredible match. Many moments in that one. And it's just an absolute pinnacle of tag team wrestling, of how good it can be when you actually have the hunger and drive to fucking make it good.
Mm-hmm.
Lana, your last match.
I think this one is kind of a little bit underrated as well, but it was Taker and AJ Styles in the Boneyard match.
Yeah.
Someone finally said it.
Yeah.
Someone
37.
finally said it.
36.
36.
Yeah, 36. Like, that was absolutely unreal. I remember being like, this is going to be terrible. Like, I don't care about this at all. And then I watched it and I was like, this is the best thing. It was so good. Like, so good. And like, I think it was just, Taker's just left such a bad taste in my mouth in recent years. Like, to see him, that's how you do an Undertaker match.
Yeah. 100%.
So, yeah. Definitely that one.
The amount of people that shit on that match, and I hate them for it, that match is amazing. And the Firefly Funhouse was fun as well.
Firefly Funhouse is very good. I remember that Taker AJ match, and I remember being disappointed that Taker's, because it was all heavily debated at the time that it was Taker's last match, as was the last 4 or 5 Manias before that. But I remember being disappointed that Taker doesn't get to do his last match in front of a crowd. But then that picture after the match of Taker hopping onto the motorbike and just riding off into the darkness.
It was so good. So good. It was perfect.
I stand by this. I don't think an actual in-crowd match would have been as good as that. I think it would have been.
No.
Would not have been. No.
Not at all.
I'd stand by it.
No, sorry. Do we not all remember what happened in was it Saudi Arabia? Him and Kane and like Jesus.
It was bad.
He's matched with Goldberg as well.
Yeah, oh God. Don't even mention that man. Don't no.
Yeah, we don't like Goldberg.
Ugh. Rude.
My final match, I think. I don't know how many matches I fucking give at this point. See, I've taken one out because it has to be my honorable mention. I'm gonna give to something that happened again recently. I know I just said it, but it deserves the fucking flowers for it. And mainly because the genius is no longer with us, but it is that Firefly Funhouse match. Because I was saying that because Robbie Mack has never watched it. The fucking prick. When they uploaded it again, because they've deleted it off YouTube to re-upload it like they do every year, watch it. Absolute cinematic genius. And then to listen to John Cena tell the story of coming up with it on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, oh my god. Just the fact that it's like, what's a Firefly Funhouse? Oh, we don't know. Perfect. Let's go with that. And just create absolute craziness. Check out that match when it drops again. And I don't know if Taker and AJ is still up. Cinematic matches are not as bad as people say they are.
No, I don't think they are.
The Bray Wyatt Braun match as well, I really enjoyed it. The twist of Alexa Bliss being Sister Abigail blew my mind. It was go check them ones out. I'm cautious of times are coming up, so I'm going to skip a few and I'm going to go straight to the book of full Mania card. Actually, I won't. I want to see your answers for this. Name someone who has never competed at WrestleMania who should have. So,
oh yeah, I was trying to think of this, and I couldn't think of no one came to my head.
That's fair.
And I was thinking of people that just didn't have a WrestleMania moment more so. And I think that Dolph Ziggler never had a WrestleMania moment, and he doesn't have a WrestleMania moment.
I will accept that for the Mania moment because it's true. Could have had the cash in, but let's save it for the next night.
Yeah.
Carmo.
But yeah, I couldn't think of people that just never had a WrestleMania match that I would like to see have a WrestleMania match.
I have two and one of them was that close to happening, which is sad, but Carmo, let's hear who you got.
So I kind of took it up a little bit wrong. I was kind of so I didn't look at it as people who've wrestled in WWE who never had a Mania match, who should have had a Mania match.
I looked at it that way.
So I had Will Ospreay now, but I still think Will Ospreay's very early on in his career.
I don't think he'll ever do it.
So it might happen. It might.
I don't think it will. He's no interest.
But that's fair. Someone who I think deserves that WrestleMania moment is Kenny Omega.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of self-explanatory.
And I will be there.
Yeah. I'll hopefully be there.
I put down two who I guarantee you one of them will never have a WrestleMania match because he's pretty much retired now. The other one I just do not ever see him signing. One being Christopher Daniels.
Fair.
I don't think he'll ever sign with WWE, so he's someone who should have had it. But the person who came that close to fighting The Undertaker at WrestleMania, Abyss.
Oh.
Abyss.
Okay.
Absolutely deserves it.
Yeah, for sure.
And it was so close to happening. A bit like Sting Taker, it was so close to happening and just fell through.
Yeah.
That would have been absolutely amazing.
It would actually, it would be really, really good.
After that, everyone else I thought of from TNA and stuff was like, they've had a Mania moment, he's had a Mania moment. So I can only think of two.
I'm glad you didn't say the name we were talking about earlier.
Who were you talking about earlier?
I don't remember.
I can't say his name though.
Oh, that's fair, but I have no recollection of who we were talking about. So I'll move on. So I don't care how many matches you put on your card. These are your dream matches. The people can be gone. They could be AEW. They could be TNA. It does not matter where they work, who they work for, or what's this current situation. It does matter of current situations if they're around and cancelled. You cannot say them. Carmo.
I didn't say any name that was cancelled. Not one.
I know it's on your list.
Okay.
So it's completely your dream list, how you would book a Mania. Actually, I just realized that takes away one of my matches. Fuck. Carmo. He's not cancelled, but everyone hates him. So
Who?
Austin Aries was on my list.
That was the name I was thinking of, but I couldn't say it.
Yeah. Oh, you could say it. He's not cancelled. At least I don't know.
I didn't say his name, so I'm not in trouble. It's Martin that said it, not me.
That's because for 10 years I've wanted Aries versus Punk. Find out who is the best
fair.
in the world.
That's fair.
Punk.
It is Punk, yeah, but like you still need the match. So
Right, let me run through my card. So opening, this is a one-nighter type show now.
Mm-hmm.
Opening is LJ Cleary against John Cena.
you're gonna open a show with that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I like that. Okay. I respect it.
Absolutely. Tag team titles. I've got the Street Profits against the Usos against the New Day in a TLC match.
Okay.
I've got Liv Morgan against Roxanne Perez.
Okay.
I've got the US title, which is Grayson Waller against Sami Zayn against the Kingslayer Jay.
Oh.
Here's my wallet. Just for that match.
Interesting.
Grayson Waller. Who's champion?
Walking in or walking out?
What? Both.
I'll give it to Grayson walking in and probably Jay walking out.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was thinking of Grayson Waller earlier, and I would have put him with Limo.
Oh, good shout, actually. Yeah, that's a really good shout. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
This one, I think, is like the match of the night, if it ever happened. Ricochet against Will Ospreay against Kevin Owens.
That's so random, but so good.
Yeah. If anybody hasn't seen Ricochet against Will Ospreay, I think it happened in Japan. Incredible.
I don't think I've
Absolutely
seen
incredible. For the women's World Heavyweight title, Debbie Keitel versus Becky Lynch versus Sasha Martina versus Lyra Valkyria.
Ooh, okay.
That needs to be like a Hell in a Cell or No Holds Barred or something.
Yeah, it needs something to go with it. It does. But just the battle of the Irish, really.
Yeah, unreal.
IC title, we've got Gunther versus JD McDonough versus Tyler Bate versus Luke Jacobs versus Sheamus.
Valid.
Okay.
I'd throw in Pete Dunne in there as well.
You'd be done.
Yeah.
I was meant to throw him in somewhere and I forgot, so he probably would go in there somewhere.
Yeah.
The draw, Sammy D, Charlie Sterling, and Adam Maxted against the Judgment Day, Finn Balor, Damien Priest, and Dom Mysterio.
No, just give me Jay and Finn.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to, but then I kind of, I'm kind of changing it about. Came up with this out of nowhere. LWO against the Freshness.
Deadly. I love that.
What a random ass match.
Yeah, but that's so good. Yeah, that's fast. Yeah, that's
Rollins versus Reigns versus Moxley.
No, Reigns doesn't need to be there. You can just pull him out.
You need the Shield. You need the Shield. You need it all to happen. It just needs to happen. Ray Ripley and Jordan Grace.
Valid.
I think it'd be an interesting match.
Interesting one.
Yeah.
And for my last match, because I didn't really do much else, which would probably be main event, it is CM Punk against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Did that come out of your mouth?
Yeah.
You put Punk in the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. Yeah, that's deadly. I'd watch that. That seems like a pretty fun Mania.
Am I being punked here?
No, don't think so. He's not standing right here with like a baseball bat. I'm only joking. Yeah, I think like you look at dream matches and like Punk and Austin will be one of the biggest dream matches I think of anybody. So I think why not throw it as main event?
To happen now. This I love the legends. However, I don't want to see them if they can't go. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, I'm the same. That's why I was worried about at 38 against Austin and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't want that at all, but it was so good. And now I'm like terrified. Leave Austin alone. Like, we're good, babe. Like, you stay where you are. You're perfect. Like, I don't want to see you again.
One more, and then we're good. I think maybe.
But
I think he's going to show up this year.
I was gonna
He
say,
is, absolutely.
give it 2 weeks, and should be here. Oh my god! Austin was there, and it was amazing, and I wouldn't change it for the world.
I would cry. Like I think I'd actually cry. Could you imagine? Imagine just being there to hear that like glass shatter.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you want to give a couple matches that you would love to see in a Mania card?
I don't have a full Mania card
That's
because
fair.
I didn't have enough time to get into that much detail. But as far as like dream matches, I know this will never happen, obviously, and it's really, really sad that I think it would have happened eventually, but I would have loved to have seen Demon Finn Balor and The Fiend.
Yes.
Would
Oh
have loved
yeah.
that. Like that was such a dream match.
It was so close so many
So
times
close,
and
so
just never
close.
happened.
Yeah, I would have loved that. I thought that would have been like absolutely elite. Um, AJ Lee, Trish Stratus, Lita, give me
Yeah,
something like that. AJ Lee and Alexa Bliss, I think would be deadly.
unbelievable.
Um, I'd love to see like Okada and Osprey in a WrestleMania like type vibe,
I
or
don't know. The only problem with that kind of match is I don't know how. I suppose the WrestleMania audience is different though. They're wrestling fans in
yeah,
general. They're not like your average kind of like Raw or SmackDown fans.
yes,
They're like,
yeah.
yeah,
Like
so yeah, it would do well.
when you're thinking of it as a WrestleMania thing, like it's different. It is. It's a
Yeah,
different stage and everything. But I think that something like that would be deadly. I'd love to see the Young Bucks with Kenny Omega and the Hardys and Edge and Christian all like back together, like, something like that. That would be deadly. But like a TLC, something crazy.
it'd have to be. Yeah, you'd have to add that
Yeah,
TLC type thing to it.
Jeff
yeah, for
Jeff
sure.
Jeff is gonna die that night.
No, poor Jeff.
I say that every time now he steps into one of those type of matches. I'm like, he's going up a ladder? Oh, he's fucking dead.
Am I the only one? Am I the only one that wishes he retired?
I wish he would retire. Like, please. Like, sir,
I
you're
mean
good.
that. I
You're
mean that
Jeff.
out of
Jeff,
genuine
you're good.
fear.
You're okay. You can stop now.
But
You know you're in pain. Like, please stop.
one of the biggest Hardy Boys fans to ever exist is
I think
myself.
I'm
But
gonna
like just
cry. Why would you say that?
the last time that he returned, watching him walk down to the ring, and I was like,
It's
no, please, Jeff, please, just go home.
No,
Don't, please.
he's
It's
gonna
really
live
sad and
forever.
stuff, but like I hate to see him do it. I really do. I don't like to see what he's doing at the moment. Same
it
with Matt.
scares me.
Matt hasn't been able to walk in like 20 years. Like,
I think it's more like fear more than anything. Do you know, like, I love the Hardy Boys. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But I hate that, like, you go out and you're scared. Like, when they had the match with the Bucks, I don't remember what AEW pay-per-view it was. And Jeff, I think it was Whisper in the Wind or something like that, he messed up. I was, oh my God. Just please stop, please. You scare
it's
me more
it's
than anything now.
it's like watching the Undertaker in Saudi Arabia. It's that sort of a scenario. You don't want it to happen. Do you know that kind of way? So you're better off to kind of go, right, leave it alone, go home, enjoy the rest of your days.
Yeah. Was that your main event, or?
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, for sure.
So mine is a bit all over the place. There's a bit of Irish wrestling, there's a bit of AEW, but, you know, it got changed a good bit, because I was like, nope, can't mention that person anymore. Nope, can't mention that person anymore. So,
Martin likes all the cancel people. So.
no, it's more of the people nowadays. You're like, okay, they're up in that lawsuit. You're up in that lawsuit. Match number one, I would actually kick off WrestleMania, and they need to bring this match back to WrestleMania. The Money in the Bank ladder match.
No, no.
I feel like it's such a match that can give up like people their Mania moments. Instead of that fucking battle royal where everyone is just lost in the shuffle, Money in the Bank, and you highlight people. Like, my one now, I've put in Ricochet, Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, Carmelo Hayes, Trick Williams, and Darby Allin.
Okay.
Don't ask me who the winner would be, because I don't mind who wins. Probably Grayson Waller. Love Grayson
Yeah.
Waller.
See, my only issue with you bringing back the Money in the Bank to WrestleMania, have you a women's or a Money in the Bank match?
You need the two of them.
You would. 100%. And
I I think I like having it as a separate thing.
That Money in the Bank and what's the other gimmick one that they travel? Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
Should be their travel pay-per-views. And I love the way they're doing it now. Bring those events around the world because they're like a treat. America's had them for years. And the fact that we've had it in London, next year I think it's going to Toronto. Fucking fingers crossed, rumors going true. War Games in London. Please God. I would fucking love to see War Games.
Yeah,
Keep those gimmick things as your travel pay-per-views. So, 100%, like I completely agree with you. I will say as well, I was gonna put the women's Money in the Bank in. Literally was mid-type and went, might be a bit too many Money in the Banks for one show. So that was my realization.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I can see why they have the pay-per-view now. My second match, and this is actually a dream match of mine to see. Shayna Baszler versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. I think that match would. Now, and I mean NXT Shayna Baszler.
Yeah.
That match
Very
would
good.
fucking slap.
Yeah, would it be great? It would actually. I'd probably put Jade Cargill in there as well.
Oh, yeah. That's fair fucking shit. Oh, imagine that's a fatal four-way.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah, we good.
See, this is why we bring you around. Match number 3 is another dream match of mine. Motor City Machine Guns versus FTR.
God.
Crazy, yeah.
Love them. Yeah, love them. That's valid.
And if we can't get the Machine Guns, beer money. Beer money.
If we can't get them, Stepper Manos.
Carmo, shut the fuck up and be realistic.
Come on, fly through your car there because I have to go get ready for work.
Match number 4. Even though it's already happened, this match deserves to be on WrestleMania card. Will Ospreay versus Shingo. I can never say his last name, even though I'm asking about.
Takaji?
They say it differently, but it's Shingo Takai. That's the way I see his name, is Shingo Takai. They say it differently over there. But that needs to happen on the Mania card because it's amazing. Going off of what you said as well, I actually had an Irish women's world title match. Lyra, Raven, Becky Lynch.
Deadly.
Yeah.
Deadly.
Match number 6, Jordan Devlin, not JD McDonough, Jordan Devlin and Finn Balor versus the Draws, Jay and Sammy D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Match
It's
number
the equivalent. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the different times. Like.
Yeah. Come on, like what we have now in the future. Match number 7, Chad Gable. Oh, this is for the Intercontinental, sorry. Chad Gable versus Gunther versus Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Deadly. Yeah.
Gunther, Gable, and Kyle in there, obviously, because of their like slapping, their strong style and stuff like that. And Cole is literally just the hype person. Do you know?
Yeah, I like it.
Match number 8, so the co-main event, MJF versus John Cena.
Wow.
Co-main event. The promos alone sell the
It'd be
whole
worth it.
MJF with the Miz.
I feel like that would be more like a Rumble headliner than Mania.
Sure.
Not even. Yeah.
Not even Rumble.
Like
SummerSlam. Put it on SummerSlam. And then my main event for the WWE Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and yes, I did this to be cheesy, LJ Cleary.
I like it.
Yeah, valid.
Don't ask me who would win that because, honest to God, we win as the fans.
Obviously.
But that is my Mania match card.
I'd go see that. Yeah.
Oh, as well, if we cannot get beer money, FTR versus Kings of the North, because that's my Irish wrestling dream match.
Yeah, that's fair.
Joe Capray, book it. I know you came that close, but book it. Book it, Joe.
Did he?
He told us on
He
the
told
podcast.
us.
It was that close, and FTR had a booking. Because I was like, please book this, Joe. And Joe was like, it was that close. That close.
Come on, Joe. Give us what we want, eh?
Exactly. Get your fucking finger at our show. Don't. No one tell Joe that we said all this stuff. By the way, he will kill me. Not
He's
Carmo.
terrible.
He's
That man
terrifying.
absolutely puts the fear of God into me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like he's just so serious and so like scary looking.
Scariest man in Irish
The
wrestling.
amount of the like lads are just like, just go up and say hello to him.
No.
Look at him. Just, no. Especially fucking. I won't say because of his character and stuff like that, but there's one person that comes up to us. His sign language is because he clearly can't talk, and just like, oh, just go say hello. No, thank you. You keep saying hello and stuff like that. You keep talking with him. I'm gonna go over here now. Just gonna go over here. And run
What are
away
you
from
talking
you.
about?
Very fun, friendly person in Irish wrestling that clearly he cannot talk, but you know. He might fight Danhausen. That's all I say to you. Or team with Danhausen.
Very nice, very evil.
He's very nice, very evil. He might team or fight him. One or the other. It better be one or the other.
Yeah.
But, Carmo, I've completely forgot about your work and stuff like that, so we'll slowly but surely start to wrap things up here. Is there anything that you want to talk about, Carmo, or throw any last questions in and stuff like that?
Trying to think. Last question. Is Cody Rhodes going to beat Roman Reigns?
Yes, you will. We're going to manifest it, okay? We're going to spread the positivity. We're going to put it out into the universe. Cody Rhodes is going to finish the fucking story. I'm fed up of reading the story. Okay?
I can't wait for the book to come out and it's just this massive fucking thing. Can I ask you, if it happens again, 2 years in a row, how do you think you're going to feel being there again?
I, honest to God, at this stage, don't care about Roman. I don't care what he does. I really genuinely thought Cody was going to do it last year. I'm just annoyed that he didn't do it, and since then I've just completely lost interest. Like, it really doesn't bother me. So I'm kind of like, if he does, it would be great. I don't think it would be as good as what it was. It could have been last year. I think last year was the moment, but we'll have to wait and see.
Perfectly fucking said. Perfectly
Yeah.
said. Well, I hope you enjoy WrestleMania. We're not completely jealous that you're going and stuff like that. And other lads are going as well.
I am.
I'm very jealous. I need to get to WrestleMania again. It's just something different.
I need to get to WrestleMania for the first time.
Yeah, you do. Yes, you do.
No, again.
I'm going to pull you to a WrestleMania one year.
I'm going to go. Not this year, right?
One year. Lana, we'll give you the floor now to plug whatever you want to plug. Say whatever you want to say. Your time is now. The place is here. This is the FiveMarks. Yeah, pyro and all.
I don't have anything to plug, but thank you guys for having me. It has been a pleasure.
No problem at all. Loved having you on, answering other questions and fighting with Carmo. For once, it wasn't me doing all the arguments. I love it. But if you guys want, do follow her on TikTok and stuff like that, Lanabanana, and as well on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
As Carmo would always say, all in the description below. No. Carmo, this is your time. Your favorite time of the week.
Right, let's do it. Lanabanana, thank you so much for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure, and we do hope you'll enjoy WrestleMania 4.
Thank you very much. Definitely come back on because we'll have to catch up on all the goss after WrestleMania.
Yes, and on the way up to Scrappermania as well.
Yeah,
we'll have to do all that.
For sure.
But, ladies and gentlemen, for another week, we have been the FiveMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast.
What's our socials? Sorry,
they're down below in the description, Martin.
No,
they're down below in the description.
They're down there.
We are the FiveMarks Pro Wrestling Podcast, and for another week, we are officially ding, dong.
Woo!